These are 10 steps to becoming a public speaker. Want to know the top 10 steps to becoming a public speaker so you can start getting on stages and get more eyeballs on your business? I'm going to share exactly how I've done that, where I'm on multiple stages every year and have done TEDx. Ready? Let's do it. Before we dive in, I highly recommend registering for my Stage by Summer Masterclass so you can hit up the TEDx stage by this summer. I'll link that below. Number 1, know your story. When you're on stage, whether it's for an event, retreat, presentation, or TEDx talk, it's important to know your stories. Because depending on the topic, you'll be utilizing the one perfect story for the occasion. And if you don't know your key stories on lock, the audience will have a hard time embracing what you're introducing. Whether it's a new belief, pattern, philosophy, or habit, your audience needs a story to fully understand it. So, know your stories. Number 2, make the audience the hero. Your talk actually has nothing to do with you. I know it's crazy, I know it sounds nuts, but it's true. It's really hard to hear this, especially for entrepreneurs. But even if you're speaking on your story of transformation, it still has nothing to do with you. Your audience is the hero, always. And whatever you're speaking on, they need to know how it can apply to them. If I'm speaking about color psychology, it's so they'll feel empowered to wear a certain color to a business meeting and crush it. If I'm speaking on visibility blocks, it's so that they'll re-examine their environment and see how they've been held back by other people's lies. And even though I'm telling personal stories of my past of chronic pain and bullying, it still has absolutely nothing to do with me. But my story will help them connect the dots to their own self-realization. That's the goal. Number 3, finding your unique speaking style. You are unlike anyone else. So why should you speak like everybody else? It may feel confusing, but it's extremely easy to step into your unique speaking style. First, analyze your strengths. Are you outgoing and assertive, or shy and reserved? Do people love to laugh with you, or do they flock to you to teach them? Weave those natural strengths into the way you speak. Don't force yourself to tell jokes if you'd actually rather lead them in a meditation. Focus on your natural gifting, then stay in that strength on stage. For more clarity on your personality type, I'm going to link my visibility quiz below, just in case you want to know a little bit more about your natural strengths. Number 4, take professional headshots. I am telling you, nothing will help you more when applying to speaking opportunities than having a great headshot. This shows a booker that you're a professional. It makes their life easier with promotions, and it just overall really, really helps. And it doesn't have to cost you a huge amount of money. You can get them done very affordably, especially in your own community. Go to your local college photography department and find a student looking to expand their portfolio. Chances are you can probably get them for free and have them look great in your speech submissions. Number 5, start small. We tend to think of places like TEDx, Funnel Hacking Live, the Traffic and Conversion Summit when we're dreaming of stages, but it's actually not the best place to start. It's so much more empowering to see smaller stages that would be a great fit for the start of your speaking career. So it's time to investigate your local Toastmasters or Rotary clubs. I have a lot of friends who started here and it's always worked for them. It builds their confidence, their speaking abilities, and even their speaking reels. So here are some other places you can draw inspiration from according to your niche. Yoga studios, co-working spaces, YMCAs, professional meetup groups, wine clubs, town hall events, bookstores. There are so many possibilities to get on stage, and I know that you can put your imagination to work and come up with something amazing. Just remember to get as much as you can on tape. Number 6, build your speaking reel. The best tool you can have in your arsenal for public speaking is a speaking reel. Don't worry, you don't have to be a major public speaker to have one. You can start making one today. Be very intentional with where you're speaking and make sure you have a friend, camera, tripod, and microphone to capture the occasions. This way you can start building footage. Even if you want to rent out a space where you're talking to no one, which is what I did when I first got started, it's so important to gather this footage so bookers can see that you actually can deliver. Number 7, going for TEDx. Once you've really got the feel for it, you can go for your big goal, TEDx. It usually takes about 20 to 40 applications to get accepted, so starting the process now is a great idea. If you're feeling lost on the process of TEDx, it's okay. I teach it all step by step in my signature program, the Applause Academy. I even give you a list of TEDx talks broken down by location to make it really easy. The important thing is to know exactly what you're going to speak on and make sure that it's 100% unique. TEDx is all about the spreading of ideas, so you need an original concept to present to the crowd. And if you're feeling stuck, revisit it in a few months. There's no set deadline for getting on the TEDx stage. Take your time. Number 8, apply to more free stages. A lot of experts out there are teaching to immediately apply to only paid gigs, but I did the exact opposite when I was getting started. I applied to every free gig I could find. I asked around, I posted my speaking reel on Facebook, and doing that natively, I was able to book 5 stages in 2 months. And my biggest room was to a room of 500 people. These opportunities and that footage was absolute gold. So don't be afraid to work for free. It can produce amazing connections, relationships, and results. And it's also a great way to build your list. Number 9, apply for paid gigs. You can absolutely start applying for the bigger paid stages once you've done quite a few free ones. There's a lot of great resources to get yourself out there as a speaker, and we do cover a lot of these in the Applause Academy. It's going to become easier the more experience you have, but people are willing to pay to get an experienced professional. And it's normal to either get travel expenses covered or a fixed amount where you need to book the travel yourself. Be flexible, especially in the first year or two, and build your career and income from there. Number 10, social media cycling. One of the most important things a public speaker can do is stay relevant, and that means posting their speeches on social media. 10 to 30-second clips cycled on your social media channels even once a week can really help with public perception. There are tons of softwares that can help you do this, and it's really worth the time investment for the results you can get. The best part? Friends will start recommending you because they see the clips. I've seen it happen over and over again. So to recap, there are 10 basic steps to becoming a successful speaker. Knowing your story, making the audience the hero, finding your unique speaking style, getting professional headshots, starting on smaller stages, building your speaking reel, going for TEDx, applying to free stages, applying for paid gigs, and cycling your social media posts. If you want to be a successful speaker, I highly recommend coming to my free Stage by Summer class so that I can teach you how to get on the TEDx stage. In the meantime, let me know in the comments what step really spoke to you. I would love to know and support you in your public speaking career.